Hi, Tarot fam. I'm back and Catherine's back. Let's take a look at that lovely Princess of Wales and her announcement and video that just came out yesterday. Unbelievable. Super great news. See you in a minute. Welcome back, Tarot fam. I'm Annabelle. I'm a tarot practitioner for over 35 years. This is your first time here. Welcome. If you are an old timer, thank you so much for supporting my channel. If you are a new member, welcome to the cookie jar. You can join. There's memberships down below. I also have plenty of time coming up after this weekend for private readings. There's a link to book in the About section of my channel. Also, my digital academy, I have a Lenormand class and a free tarot class up right now. I should have the Tarot 101 class up presently. I am super, super excited that we got an announcement that Catherine is done with chemotherapy. Catherine, Princess of Wales, did not give her title. Sorry about that. Let's take a look at what's going on with her. Now, I know that the family was resting and recovering at Balmoral. Balmoral is fairly remote, even though it's open to the public for fun little tours, I think, when the family is not there. But they have been resting and recovering up there, which I think is wonderful. I think it's a wonderful respite. They did not have any foreigners going to visit. You all know what I mean. But we got this beautiful video of Catherine and her husband, the Prince of Wales, and their children celebrating that she is done with her chemotherapy. But she has said that there is still a road ahead. So she is considered cancer-free right now, not in remission. I think we have to get to the 2-year mark, if I'm correct, to be considered in remission. But she said, out of dark, there is light, which is lovely. Oh, we just love her, don't we? Let's see all the good things that are going to come up for her. I'm going to do a beautiful Celtic cross with this super golden Catherine deck. I love this deck. I make this deck hers. So I'm going to pull up my card view. Thank you so much for being here. And let's just have a great reading for her. Cards up. And make it nice and big for you. And we're just going to see how this year, from this point on, from this point of good news, how our year is going to go. There is the Chariot moving in direction. This is her getting back to work, getting into things, where what's crossing us, supporting us, the Wheel of Fortune, the fates are with her. This is fantastic news. When we get that Wheel of Fortune and the Chariot, that means we are positive, moving forward with good manifestation. One of my very, very best friends is battling cancer right now. And mindset is so, so important. You really need to have a mindset that is positive. You need to see that cancer leaving your body. You need to create an environment where that kind of toxicity has no place in your life. So she has really gotten herself into a great headspace. And I keep shuffling these cards because I just want to infuse them with all of this amazing energy. I do that through my readings sometimes. Just to keep the positive energy going. We have this 10 of Pentacles, which is fantastic. This is a great thing to see because this means that we have a new fantastic foundation that's going to support and hold her up. What do we have in the space behind? The Emperor in reverse. She was not in control of her body. She was not in control of what was going on with her. This is the suitcase position. I always tell my students, my clients, this is what we either need to go back in the past and pack in our suitcase or unpack from our suitcase. Here, it's a little of both actually, because she does need to let go of the control of negativity that is flying at her. You all know what I mean. So, but it also says take control of the things that you can. So, good message here. That's a good message for all of us, actually, is that, you can only control what you can control. You can't manufacture love in others. You can't legislate kindness. You can't do those things. You have to just stay in your lane and control what you can. Where's her headspace at? Let's get one card for this. Pentacle in reverse. She's not sure which direction she is going to go at this point. And that's not to say that her convictions, her morality, her values are not solid and in alignment. But this is, I don't know where I want to put my chips. Where do I want to invest the most? How do I want to do that? So I think this decision-making process is born of this super, super positive center set there. So what do we get in the immediate future? Immediate future, we get justice in reverse. She is not concerned with the issues of fairness. And this is something that I often tell my kids. The elements of fairness, we're never going to have equitable situations in certain situations. Scholarship is one of them. Scholarships are won by the best of the best. If you did not study hard, you do not have the grades for the scholarship. If you didn't do the essay to the specifications, you're not going to get it. So in people some people's estimation, they were due certain things from certain entities. I don't want this reading to go in that direction. And they really were like, well, if they have, why can't I have? And trying to either justify the inequity in that situation, trying to logically make sense of it for the other person is really not your job. That is the job of the other person to come to terms with the fact that they don't rate, that they aren't ranked in that position. So she is letting this go. I think she was trying to be very fair in the way that she explained that to certain redheaded individuals. Maybe I should say bald-headed individuals now. But I think and this is Catherine directed at Harry. I think Harry, she really did try to mother him quite a bit and tried to gently show him the way. And I don't think that he got it. I think he just got angrier and angrier and angrier. And then he had, a cheerleading squad that came in and kind of contributed to that. So let's see how she sees herself. She sees herself. This is such a humble card. It's a 9 of Cups in reverse. She sees herself not as privileged and fortunate, but more as someone who constantly needs to work to justify the privilege and the circumstances that she's found herself in. And I do think that in some sense that is a good thing, because she's not being like, well, I'm a fantastic princess and everyone loves me. She's continuing to try and get a better performance review every year. She is leveling up every year. And this 9 months has been very difficult for her because she feels that she is not earning her keep. She's not earning that um the adoration and the concern of people. She wants to do more. And I said this in my readings about her before. They had to put her on a leash, and they had to like tell her, no, you can't do that. You have to get well. So I think this is a state of mind for her that she always has to prove that she is deserving of this position. She's not going to get comfortable and fat and happy as the Princess of Wales. She's going to keep working for the people, which is wonderful. This is a really wonderful card, even though it's the wish card in reverse for her. This is a humility that is uncommon in people, and it's a cherished aspect of someone who is in the royal family. I think, when you become that spoiled, rotten King Joffrey of Game of Thrones, then you're unlikable and you're inaccessible and no one can comprehend you. You are not representing the people, you are representing your own gross and disgusting wants and desires. So I think this is a lovely card for her. A lot of other readers would look at this and go, oh boy, what's wrong there? No, no, this is her humility. She does not think that she deserves what she has unless she gives back tenfold, a hundredfold, a thousandfold. That's how she looks at this. So, next one, how others see her. Others see her, again, this is chomping at the bit, trying to get back to work, trying to do too much. And the threes, I want to remind all of my students and my followers that the threes are at the top of the tree of life, the Kabbalistic tree of life. That was hard to say with my Invisalign in. And they are conceptual. So ace, 2, 3, those are conceptual ideas, bursts of inspiration, partnering with people, talking about how we're going to move forward. The fours are where we start to get into the physicality and the actuality of it. I want you guys to notice how much I'm moving around too. I feel great. Oh, that hurt. I'm not healed yet. I'm still in physical therapy. So this is really still holding her back. We got it. We got your ideas, but we want to hold back just a little bit longer. Just get a little bit weller. Just get a little, not weller like the bourbon or scotch. Is that bourbon or scotch? We have Weller upstairs. My husband and his friend Corey love it. This is about holding her back just a little bit longer. Don't get excited. Just take your time re-entering. It's like coming in from outer space. Hopes and fears here. The fear is that she's going to have to wait too long. She knows that people want to hear from her. She does not want to give the impression of being lazy or not being engaged in her job. So this is a fear of being held back. Here we're being held back, definitely by the powers that be, by the Privy Council, by her advisors, by her doctors, by her husband, her family, the king. Everyone is telling her, just sit back a little bit longer. Don't jump back in. Don't go full bore. You don't want to exhaust yourself. Take your time. She hates this idea, but it's okay. It's okay. Darling princess, we will wait for you. Just take your time. Your hair looks amazing. So, final outcome, we get her back full capacity, full gas tank, ready to go in good time. We have to wait a little bit longer. We will get her back. She will dazzle us. Hopefully, they're going to put her in another gold dress because that one was amazing. We're going to get her back. And we just have to be a little bit patient, just a little bit longer. So, we got a little bit more to go. I think this is a really tremendous reading for her. Let's see what my advice would be for her. Other than sit tight, we'll wait. Baby girl. If you watch the video, William's rubbing her. They're sitting on a log and William's rubbing her hand. I just so sweet. So sweet. I'm getting misty. What is my advice for darling Catherine, Princess of Wales? That lovely gal. What is my advice for her? You don't have to be the magician just yet. We got time for that. Being quiet for the moment when you want to say so much. When it pains you to be silenced. She's not really silenced. She said a bundle in the video. The voiceover said a bundle in that video. She doesn't have to feel terrible about this. We'll wait. We will wait for you. This is not a disappointing circumstance. When you come back, we want you at full capacity. We want you not to worry about this. Don't worry about this. Let it go. We're gonna get through this. We're all gonna be here for you. No one is judging. It's very, very small, small percentage of people that are judging you for not being front and center, for not being overt about the kind of cancer you had, the gory details of your treatment. No one is judging you on that. The majority does not judge you. You are the antidote to losing Queen Elizabeth. You are the next one. We will wait. So, and that's coming from an American. Who thought I would be so emotional about this? That's coming from an American. I think the royal family is a lovely idea. I think it is an amazing component of the United Kingdom. I am a huge fan of the United Kingdom. I love Scotland. I love Wales. I love England. I love London, but I wouldn't live there. I'm not a city dweller. I'm just not. I know London's a little bit different, but I function much better in like the Cotswolds. Like I am constantly looking at real estate in the Cotswolds. All of my friends in England though were like, "Don't come here. It's not good right now. Things are tough right now." But the United States is crazy. We live in a rural-ish area. I would want to be a little bit further away from people. One of the complications of us ever emigrating to the United Kingdom is that my husband is a giant, and I don't know if he would fit in a grade 2 kind of house that I would want. If we find a castle, he would fit in a castle. He's almost 6'4". So, yes. So that brings us to the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Tonight is debate night. I might do a couple of videos for debate night, not during the debate. I'm going to be laser focused and drinking wine. I appreciate every single one of you. Thank you so much. My channel has been growing just a little bit, not a lot. I haven't seen massive growth. So if you can tell your friends, bring your people over. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Come on. But I will see you in the next one. Thank you so much for being here. Have a great day.